Okay, so you've been sending me all these articles about the Delhi Capitals, and I got to say, this IPL season is shaping up to be wild.
Yeah, right. With so many teams announcing new
Sounds
captains.
like the whole power dynamic of the league is getting a massive shakeup.
Absolutely. And Delhi was the last one to finally reveal their pick for captain.
I was honestly getting impatient. Like, come on already. Who's it going to be?
Right. The suspense was killing me too.
So let's dive into these articles you sent and break down this news because Delhi's choice is raising some serious eyebrows. Let's just say that.
For sure. It's definitely not the most obvious pick.
Not at all. Like when I saw the announcement, I was like, Axar Patel?
I
Seriously?
know, right?
I was kind of expecting them to go for like a David Warner,
Yeah.
a proven captain, big name.
Yeah, someone like that, yeah.
But instead, they went with Axar, an all-rounder who's been with the team for what, like 7 seasons now?
Yeah, 7 seasons. So he definitely knows the team inside and out, that's for
So
sure.
what's the deal here? Is this like a strategic move by Delhi? Are they trying to tell us something?
Well, I think it's a really fascinating decision, and it actually tells us a few things about Delhi's strategy going forward.
Okay, lay it on me.
First off, I think it shows they're prioritizing stability and experience. Like we said, Axar has been with them for a while. He's seen the ups and downs.
True, true. He's been there through thick and thin.
Exactly. And after the kind of season they had last year,
Yeah, they did not have a good run, let's be honest.
it was rough. There were rumors of conflicts, players not clicking, the whole deal.
Definitely not the vibes you want for a winning team.
Nope.
So,
So bringing in Axar, someone who's a known quantity, a steady presence, it could be a way to calm the waters and build a more unified team.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So stability is a big factor here. But one thing that kind of jumps out from these articles is that Axar doesn't actually have a ton of captaincy experience, right?
Right, that's true. He's captained a few games here and there, but nothing on this scale.
So isn't that a bit of a gamble? Like, how can they be so sure he'll be a good leader, especially in a high-pressure situation like the IPL?
Well, I think that's actually the most interesting part of this whole thing, Delhi, is basically saying they see something in Axar, something beyond just his on-field performance.
So it's not just about his stats, then they're looking at something more intangible.
Exactly. They're looking at leadership qualities, potential, maybe a certain calmness under pressure, a knack for bringing people together.
Okay? And do you think they're right? Is there evidence to suggest he actually has these qualities?
Well, let's look at his stats for a second because they're pretty impressive in their own right.
Hit me with the numbers.
So for his overall IPL career, Axar has a strike rate of almost 131 with the bat.
Okay, for those of us who don't speak fluent cricket, what does that mean exactly?
Basically, it means he scores runs quickly and aggressively. He doesn't waste time. He makes an impact.
Ah, so he's a powerhouse hitter. Got it.
He can definitely bring the heat, but he's also strategic. He thinks about the long game. And then you look at his economy rate as a bowler, which is 7.28 overall, which is excellent already.
Okay, I'm fine.
But it gets even better when you look specifically at his economy rate for Delhi, which is 7.09.
Well, that's even lower.
Right. It means when he's playing for Delhi, he's incredibly consistent at preventing the other team from scoring.
So he's not just about smashing boundaries, he's also about playing smart and keeping the pressure on the opponents.
Exactly. He's a well-rounded player, which is a good sign for a potential captain, someone who can understand both sides of the game.
And speaking of understanding, one of the articles you sent had a quote from Axar himself about this whole captaincy thing.
Oh, yeah. What did he say?
He said, and I quote, "It is my absolute honor to captain the Delhi Capitals, and I'm deeply grateful to our owners and support staff for placing their faith in me."
Oh, that's nice. Very humble.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then he went on to say, "We have plenty of leaders in this group, and that's what excites me the most about the challenge ahead. I truly believe that with everyone contributing, we can achieve great things."
I love that emphasis on teamwork. It suggests he's not going to be a solo act, He's not trying to be the hero. He's going to empower his teammates.
Yeah, it's giving very much we're all in this together vibes.
Exactly. And that could be exactly what Delhi needs after last year's, less than stellar performance.
Totally. So for all of you cricket fans out there listening, what does this all mean? What should we be watching for this season when it comes to the Capitals?
Okay, so buckle up because this is going to be interesting with Axar at the helm. I think we're going to see a very different Delhi Capitals this time around.
Different in what way?
I think they'll be more disciplined, more strategic, less prone to those meltdowns that plagued them last year.
Okay, so more consistency, basically.
Exactly. And I think we'll see a stronger emphasis on teamwork and collaboration. Axar leading by example, but also trusting his players to step up and do their part.
Okay, That makes sense. So it's not just about Axar's individual brilliance, it's about how he can elevate the entire team.
Precisely. And that's
Hmm.
what makes this whole situation so exciting to watch. Will Axar's leadership style work? Can he rally the team to a championship?
It's a huge gamble for sure, but if it pays off, it could be a masterstroke by Delhi.
Absolutely. And here's another thing to consider. The articles mention that Axar was part of India's Champions Trophy win back in 2023.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that.
So he's already tasted victory on the international stage. Could that experience be the key to unlocking his potential as an IPL captain?
Hmm. That's a great point. Something to ponder for sure. So everyone listening, get ready for an explosive IPL season with a whole lot of twists and turns.
Yeah, this is going to be a wild ride, and who knows, maybe Delhi will surprise us all.
We'll be keeping a close eye on them, that's for sure. And we'll be back with more deep dives as the season unfolds. So stay tuned, folks.
You know we will.
Until next time.
See ya. Bye.